I don't know where to put you. So it is Saturday and it's the 10th of July. I look a tad swollen because these two bottom wisdom teeth are coming through. I have had them checked and they're coming through healthy and straight, and they're not going to affect any of the teeth, so they're just not going to do anything, which is fine. It just means that I am a little swollen and a little bit in pain until they actually manage to erupt, break through the gum. So I guess I'm doing what I did many years ago, and that's teething. These wisdom teeth have been really kind of a pain. The top ones were hard, but they weren't too bad. It is just gone 12, and I'm actually gonna consider going to the cinema now that we can start going places again. It's kind of really nice here in the UK. As you know, we did go on holiday. Oh, my camera battery is flashing at me. Wasn't really a holiday. I'm looking forward to the 6 weeks, being able to take him to sort of Skegness, Blackpool, all those sort of places, and really treating him to a day out and some fun and relaxation, which Dad says he's going to help me with, which will be nice, because two capable hands for two disabled people is a lot better than one. Anyway, I am going to go get ready and try and eat something. And I'll see you guys once I've changed the battery and I've eaten. I'm back already. Painkillers are slowly starting to kick in. I am actually going to try and get some onion down while I eat my lunch. But before I do that, we got these pop buns. I'll leave them linked down below, but we actually won these while we were on holiday. Nathan found an obsession with the 2p machines there, and he won a ton of these, which was kind of nice. So we all have one. I have a purple one that's at the other end. This is my orange band. Even though it does look a tad yellow, it is technically supposed to be orange. And yeah, I just wear it on my wrist for my anxiety. And when I'm feeling anxious, or when these teeth are playing up and it's leaving me feeling meh, I just press on it and I keep doing that. I actually did it at the dentist, and when I was having an anxiety attack, and it worked a treat. So I will leave these linked down below, for you guys so that you can check them out if you want to. Anyway, I'm going to have a chicken mayo sandwich because we got this on discount with a chocolate bar and a Fanta fruit twist drink, and then I'm going to get ready and we're going to go out. So as you saw there, I watched a little bit of YouTube, ate my lunch, I'm still not dressed for the day. But I do actually have a video that I had already presumed I had exported and uploaded, and I hadn't. So I'm currently trying to get that to export. It's rendering, it's at 32%, so I think I'm gonna have to deal with that before I deal with anything else. I am actually just about to edit the Golden Stands video, and to be quite honest, so if you didn't know, we went away on from the 21st to the 2nd of July, 25th of June to the 2nd of July. This was a haven holiday, and it was in Lincolnshire area. It was supposed to be relaxing and good for Nathan to do stuff and be able to go swimming. They were supposed to have a heated indoor swimming pool and all these sort of things. It was advertised to be very child and special needs friendly and disabled friendly, and I understand with COVID things are a little bit more difficult. Yeah. There we go. This park was horrendous. I have been to multiple havens and Butlins in my lifetime, because that was where my parents took me when I was growing up. And this was just... The caravan was clean, but it was not the best. And considering it, they said it was the closest they could give to the venue for my mother and her hip issues, it was certainly not. The arcade was okay. It was the best part for Nathan. The indoor swimming pool, where the heating of it was seemed to be broken or never turned on. There was a lack of organisation. There was one occasion where they pretty much said that they couldn't find Nathan's booking, and so they had everyone else go in before being able to find his, which was upsetting to Nathan. He had some water bottles, a bit like this one, smaller, and they had the character Greedy on, and they have an inner section, so a bit like this, they have a inner liner and an outdoor liner, and the had glitter in the middle. Now Nathan's not necessarily bothered by the glitter, but he liked Greedy, and after a couple of days these bottles would break, so we'd take them in, we'd have to replace them. We did this 4 to 5 times. It was a joke. The entertainment staff, who were supposed to be doing child entertainment throughout the day and in the evening, had no real special needs or really child entertainment training, in the sense of how to cope with people who couldn't necessarily do things the way they're normally done. The park was a night clean, and the cleaning crew that were supposed to be in there to clean regularly for COVID was stood or sat at tables gassing most of the time. And if I'd thought about it at that present moment in time, I would have grabbed a picture or even video of it, because I was surprised, quite frankly. Nathan did get a ton of Greedy stuff, from a hat to his actual Greedies, which if I can find a picture I will leave them up for you guys. I'll also leave the Golden Sands video that I'm making. There's only snippets, it's probably going to be short because I didn't film a lot. I was focused on keeping my little brother happy and safe and content. I wish I had got more. I mean, there was a hand of all of the whole thing itself was not the greatest, but in general there were moments throughout that were wonderful. We had one lady, she was tall, she was a part of the activities team. I feel really bad because I didn't get her name, she wore glasses, who met Nathan sort of second day in. We were wandering around trying to figure out what Nathan could and couldn't do activity wise. And and he wasn't booked into a free session, but she included him the best she could, and she let him come and try, and she would get down to his level in his wheel, because he spent most of his holiday in his wheelchair, sadly. She would get down to his level and she would talk to him and she'd play with him and she'd play with his greedies, and that made him really happy. And the couple of people we did interact with in the activities were really lovely, and he made this caterpillar rock thing because he got to paint pebbles, and he took a picture because he thought it was the greatest idea ever. So it was, there were people in there who were really lovely, who made a real effort, and then there was Cole from the entertainment team. She was lovely, and she would come, and if Nathan said no to a picture he did the first night, she came back round and double checked and was like, "Are you sure? I don't mind coming back and getting you last." And she was very accommodating. And there was one night where he wanted a picture but didn't want to go up first, and so she made it very clear to the person who was calling out pictures she was coming back because she was going to make sure Nathan could go last. So in general, there were some really good moments in this holiday, and I would recommend Haven and Butlins and all the other places that Born Leisure actually own, but I wouldn't recommend the Golden Sands site if you have kids. If you want an adult weekend, or you're elderly, or you're going as an adult family, I think it might be for you, because you can leave the park and do stuff, which we did. But considering we were going for Nathan and we were told it was going to be free activities on site, free entertainment throughout the day on site, it was just a disappointment. And then with having to book tables and COVID and stuff, it was just not well organised and well done, and it left kind of a sad taste in my mouth, and it left me actually leaving more stressed than when I arrived. And I think that's the hardest part, is if you watch, when I upload the video of the lead up to the holiday, I'm clearly stressed out and tired, and the fact of the matter is that yes, I got some great sleep, and I enjoyed having a drink every night, and all these things. I actually left that park a lot more stressed out than I did getting there, and getting there was difficult, to be quite honest. So I just wouldn't recommend that particular park. Sorry, I wouldn't. And that's kind of my rant over, because I kind of went into a tangent there. It is 12:30. Oh, video. Oh. I'm gonna try and export this video now. I am currently trying to export said lead up to holiday video. Yeah. Oh, here's another thing, and maybe it's us, but apparently having Wi-Fi in your caravan is a contact issue. You can't have internet in your caravan because of COVID, because it's a contact issue. Someone explain that to me. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready, and we're gonna go cinema, because I miss going cinema, and there's two movies, Black Widow and Fast and Furious, that I want to go see. So, and as I have a Cineworld card, which, by the way, if you haven't seen the video I made on that, I'll leave that link down below, but I think I do need to do an updated video about it. I'll leave it linked down below for you guys so that you can check it out. I'll also leave it linked up in the iCard. Any videos I mention, if I remember, will always be linked down below and up in the iCard. And if I forget to do that, feel free to go down to the comments down below and let me know, hey, can I have that link for the video you mentioned in the video? Make sure to leave the title or whatever I was talking about at that time, so that I know which video you mean. Or a timestamp. If you put the sort of the time I put it in the video, whether that's sort of 1 minute 30 seconds, whatever, I'll be able to click on that, see what I was talking about, and get that video for you guys. Because I do forget sometimes when I'm rushing. Yeah. The only two things really that I haven't seen that I want to see is Black Widow and Fast and Furious. I've seen Freaky, I've seen In the Heights, I've seen Hitman's Wife, I've seen Peter Rabbit 2, I've seen Cruella, and the others are kiddie films, so. Next week there is supposed to be more for me to watch though. So, like Spaceman and The Croods 2. Which are two films I actually do want to see, because I like to go watch those sort of films before I take Nathan, because A, it gives me an idea of how long they are, if there's any like after credit stuff, how long adverts are. We do try and him to the movies for juniors though, so that if he does need to leave, he can, or we take him to the autistic one. Aww. I have a feeling I'm going to have to re-edit. That failed for some reason. I am going to just sort of leave this to do its thing. I might end up having to re-edit this lead up to the holiday video, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Oh, I officially got confirmation that I'm going to be paid for the fuel that I used to get my little brother to school, because that was kind of a faff as well. But that's another conversation we can have later. I'll stop rambling because I'm losing my mind.